Hello, this is the Monotone Sensors here. Today's video is going to be about the coronavirus, and I haven't done a video on this. I was waiting to see how the numbers will do and see how far it went before doing anything. And in my next video, I was going to do a commentary, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm done with it. I just don't fucking want to do it. It was going to be a response to a video, but honestly, it's not worth the effort to do it. I hate the commentary thing anyway, and I stopped it for I don't know how long ago. It's been like 2 or 3 years since I fucking made one. I just don't want to make one anymore. They're so fucking this. I hate them so much. I don't know why. But onto the video. Let's start from the beginning. There was a lot of speculation where it came from. If it was a lab accidentally released. I don't think they ever confirmed where it actually started, where it really came from. There was a lot of mass hysteria. Admittedly, I think from the news coverage, I think a lot of it had to do with the mainstream media making this way more than it probably should, because swine flu virus had similar numbers and almost just as many people died from that than Corona. I get it because Corona seemed to be way more, I guess, contagious than swine flu, and it actually hid. It took like 2 weeks, and you can be contagious during those 2 weeks. So no one really knew how it, if anyone had it, and if they did have it, is very hard to detect. So the spread was very rapid, and it kind of justified the panic and everyone buying everything out and just fucking just going crazy. Now the United States seems to be lagging behind its policies because, well, unlike the other countries, they can force people not to do certain things and not doing certain things. And here in America, it's a lot different because we have a lot of freedoms that the government can't really force us to do anything. I'm surprised they didn't announce martial law in certain places, to be perfectly honest, because this coronavirus was spreading so fast and so rapidly, and it still is. But I haven't seen news stories covering deaths that much. Maybe because they're too busy with the Black Lives Matter movement right now. But I haven't heard that the too many deaths. I've heard a lot of spread of it, but not very many people dying from it. Maybe I haven't seen it. That's just a complete possibility. I just haven't seen death reports. It's just spread reports. So that might be a thing. I don't know. But we come to today, and the USA seems to be quite lagging behind if, all the numbers are true, at least. Certain states are becoming an epicenter of the disease. It seems like we did, open up too early. And we got all this shit going on still. So, as I see it right now, I don't think we're ever going to live without it. There's supposedly a second wave going on. I know the protest and I'm sorry, rioting and protests, if you want to call it rioting, a lot of them just call them a protest, are probably not helping the situation at all at this particular moment. A lot of people gathering for, bringing down statues and protesting deaths and all this stuff. Probably not helping the situation at all. And there's articles saying that the protests and stuff like that are not causing spikes in numbers, but let's be honest, it's even if that's true, it's not exactly helping the situation at all. That's definitely not exactly what you should be doing right now. So right now, if the protests and shit stops, I can see the numbers going way down. I'm not too sure if that's ever going to fucking happen. Trump doesn't seem like he's doing too fucking much to stop it, so maybe they'll fucking continue to who God knows how long. But there's a lot of reports. There was a lot of misinformation going on just because they didn't really know what the fuck's going on at first, and it doesn't seem like they progressed too much on that and what's confirmed, what's not confirmed. It's just kind of like a complete fucking shit show. So it's still kind of a shit show. It started as a shit show, and it's kind of a less of a shit show, but still a shit show. I don't know if it's like worse or uh, I guess better. I mean, the cases are like through the roof, but as far as I can tell, the deaths are not. Maybe they're just not reporting that. Maybe it's just whatever else is going on that they don't really give a two shits about. This mainstream media has a lot to do with that. Unfortunately, I think a lot of problem is with the mainstream media, but that's a rant for a different video. So maybe I'll do that next. I honestly don't know what to think of it. There's a lot of people who don't wear the mask, which is fucking stupid. Like, just how fucking hard is it to fucking wear a mask? I know it's kind of somewhat infringing on your rights, but come on, like, be fucking reasonable. Use some common fucking sense. Where I live, it's the law now. You have to wear it, or you can get a fine or go to jail. I'm not exactly sure, but about fucking time people just like they should have done that a long time ago. To be perfectly honest, like start punishing people for not wearing the fucking mask. They should have done this a long time ago. To be perfectly honest, I said that before, but want to just drive that fucking home. They should have done this shit a long time ago. I know some people are just like, oh, I'm not fucking wearing a mask. I don't give a fuck. Like, whatever. Like, they just, there's some people just don't give a fuck. I just don't understand. Like, I thought it'd be a little bit weird myself, but after wearing it and like everyone else is wearing it, so what the fuck? What's the problem? Like, and there's the whole like deal with just black people wearing it and being scared they're gonna be like profiled or whatever. That's a whole separate issue of the whole fucking thing. I think it was I can't remember what state it's or area where the mayor just set it for white people to wear masks. Shit, you not. And like, how's that stopping the fuck? How's that even helping the situation? Like, that seems pretty racist to me, but who knows? Don't ask me about what racist is, because it's probably the fucking wrong answer. That's at least what I'm being told all the time. That's a different rant for a different video again. Kind of a little tangent there. I apologize, but the whole situation is just like completely fucked. Like they fucked it up with when it first came out. They fucked it up in the middle, and it's still fucked now today. Like they just fucking dropped the ball completely fucked us. Uh, Maybe we had a different system where they actually did a lot of martial law and start doing these laws about the mass earlier. We wouldn't be in the situation we're in, but here we are. So that's pretty much all I have on it. Hopefully, we get like herd immunity. There's a lot of talk about herd immunity. I think that would probably happen before we get a fucking vaccine, if there's a vaccine at all, because we never got a vaccine for the swine flu virus or Zika or any of those viruses. So the chances of us getting that is seems to be slim to fucking none, even though there's a lot of research going into it. And there was supposedly one kind of somewhat of a vaccine already, but it's kind of early to have that fucking going, in my opinion, and it costs quite a bit right now. So there's that. So hopefully everything starts to clear up sooner or later. I know it's been almost like a fucking year now since, at least a half a year, 6 months since the breakout is, and everyone's just kind of like it's fucking panicking and shit show. Shit hit the fan, like literally, like shit hit the fucking fan. And there's this people who do not use fucking common sense at all. Why I don't fucking know, but here we are, just completely kind of fucked. So that's pretty much all I have to say. I don't think I have really much else to add to it. Hopefully, again, hopefully everything starts come to normalcy sooner or later. Because sooner or later we're going to have to do it regardless. I know that seems a bit heartless, and I'm not heartless. I'm not like I'm not without empathy or like that. It seems like a fucked up thing to say just to go forward and not really care, but like we have a whole economy system that relies on people who go out and spend. Maybe that's one of the flaws of the capitalist system. Like everything relies on other people, and when you can't go out in like an epidemic like this, then that hurts pretty much a lot of businesses. I really would like to have some normalcy here. I used to go out all the time and just relax and just go out and just hang out certain places, and now I can't do that, and it seems like you're like stuck, and that sucks. But it's just something you have to deal with it. Just deal with it. Just fucking wear a mask and just fucking deal with it. All right. Thank you for listening. Right, comment, subscribe.